This is my new video on YouTube that will help all people on why you should always trust your gut feeling and instinct, especially if you know or suspect something doesn't sound right with certain things. To all people, listen to me very carefully. You should always trust your gut feeling or instinct, especially if you know or suspect that something doesn't sound right. Especially like if somebody offers you a certain job that was like the one before yours, but offering you more money. Always trust your gut feeling and instinct when it comes to stuff like that, because a lot of times that can sound too good to be true, and a lot of times that's a scam. Another good example: if somebody says this certain exercise program or diet you do can make you go from 135 to 315 in 2 or 3 months, don't fall for it. That is also a scam. And most times they don't have your best interests. They're just out looking for your money. And always remember, you can't believe everything you hear on TV or social media. Because there's an old saying, even salt can be made to look like sugar. In other words, look like something that it's really not. And most time, like I said, they're just out for your money. Another good example: trust your gut feeling and instinct. If somebody in your own family or close friends are with people you don't trust, that you know or suspect are not good people because of the way they behave towards them, or you've heard they're influencing someone in your own family, such as your children or one of your siblings, to do something that is wrong or illegal. And especially when more than one or two people have come forward and confirmed these so-called friends are just using them to take the fall for something that they do wrong or illegal. Or if somebody in your own family is wanting to date or marry someone that you suspect is a gold digger or is not a good person, they're just out for their money, and it's always about them, always trust your gut feeling and instinct, especially how they behave towards them or what you've heard from other people who know them personally. Especially those who used to either be friends or date or be married to them. And if you find out they're abusive and they have done it before to other people, always trust your gut feeling and instinct and keep an eye on that person, whether it's someone in your own family or close friends, and never ever take your guard down for one moment, especially if you know or suspect they're not good people. Always remember, if you have a funny feeling or you feel something strange and it doesn't sound right, that's a sign that there's something not right going on with certain things. Whether it's with certain so-called friends or someone out trying to give you a certain job or try to say make you more healthier or stronger, or if you suspect someone in your own family or close friends are with the wrong crowd, whether it's so-called friends or someone they want to date or married. Always remember to never, ever doubt your gut feeling or instinct, especially when there's signs they're not good people and it sounds too good to be true, and especially when more than one or two people have confirmed that they're not who you think they are. These words of wisdom and advice will help all people on why you should always trust your gut feeling and instinct, especially if you suspect something doesn't sound right with certain things, whether it involves you or someone close to you, such as a family member or close friends. They will help, trust me. And may God be with all his children always.